Everyone, at one point or another, has questioned whether or not alien life exists. For several decades, there have been ongoing searches for signals from extraterrestrial intelligence. Many experiments have been conducted using methods such as radio signals, pictorial systems, telescopes, and more. However, there is yet to be any results solid enough to confirm the presence of alien life. Still, there have been signs throughout history that have convinced many believers that extraterrestrial life exists. Here are 5 of the strongest signs of extraterrestrial life. Ancient Egypt. There have been many theories that have linked extraterrestrial life to ancient Egypt. One popular notion among alien enthusiasts is that extraterrestrials had a helping hand in the construction of the pyramids. However, the most concrete sign of alien life in ancient Egypt is present in the hieroglyphics. One carving at the Temple of Seti at Abydos has received a significant amount of attention for symbols that strikingly resemble a helicopter, a boat, a ship, and potentially a futuristic vessel. Considering these hieroglyphics are up to 3,000 years old, how there could be such accurate depictions of future technology suggests extraterrestrial activity. However, people who go against this theory state that the hieroglyphics are illusions created by replastering and carving new hieroglyphics, which eventually became one-post decay. Others argue that there would be no need to replaster, as carvings were usually done on the ground, and that they would have just replaced the limestone altogether. Eyewitness from astronauts. If anyone had the best chance of encountering extraterrestrial life, it would be those who have actually visited space. There have been many astronauts who have expressed that they may have encountered alien life. In June 1965, Major James McDivitt saw a mysterious object in space, which approached the Gemini 4 capsule. McDivitt described it as being a very definite shape, a cylindrical object. It was white. It had a long arm that stuck out of the side. He took pictures, which he found being a misrepresentation of what he saw, and a video which has never been released. In the same year, Gemini astronauts James Lovell and Frank Borman reported that they had witnessed an unidentified flying object while on a record-breaking 14-day flight. Lovell and Borman were told by Gemini Control that what they were witnessing was nothing more than their own Titan booster rocket. However, the astronauts confirmed that they could see the booster rocket, but what they were witnessing was separate. Cover-ups. Many people believe that there has already been contact and proof of extraterrestrial life, but it's been covered up by NASA. One popular case of this involves astronaut Edgar Mitchell, who spent 9 hours working on the moon in 1971. Mitchell claims that he'd been aware of many UFO visits throughout his career, but said each had been covered up to withhold this information from the public. I happen to have been privileged enough to be in on the fact that we've been visited on this planet, and the UFO phenomenon is real, Mitchell said on Kerrang! Radio. A spokesperson for NASA stated in response, NASA does not track UFOs. NASA is not involved in any sort of cover-up about alien life on this planet or anywhere in the universe. Dr. Mitchell is a great American, but we do not share his opinions on this issue. However, alien enthusiasts have also criticized NASA for cutting their live feeds whenever a UFO-like object appears on the screen. The size of the universe. One of the biggest identifiers of extraterrestrial life is the sheer size of the universe. Considering the diameter of the observable universe is about 93 billion light-years, it's more than probable that there are other forms of life. Scientists believe there are 56 trillion planets in the universe. many of which could potentially harbor life. For just one planet to be capable of life seems incredibly unlikely. Due to this information, many alien enthusiasts believe there are already ongoing civilizations on neighboring planets that we are yet to discover. Another theory, which takes into perspective just how minuscule we as humans are compared to the size of the universe, is that we could be merely bacteria of another life form. I mean, considering how big the universe is, how can it be possible that most people don't think any real UFO sightings or alien sightings have taken place? It's definitely something to think about. Men in Black. A popular figure in UFOlogy is the idea of men in black. There have also been reports of these men dressed in black suits who harass or threaten UFO witnesses to keep them quiet about what they've seen. In one case, a respected doctor, Herbert Hopkins, who was studying UFO cases, reported that a man in black came and visited his home in 1976. He described the man as being bald with no eyelashes or eyebrows and wearing lipstick. Hopkins said the man ordered him to destroy any evidence he had acquired before stating that his energy was running low and departing. There have been other alleged reports of people encountering men in black, which have been linked to UFO sightings and alien sightings, but there's been no proof to back it up. Now that you know the strongest signs that aliens could exist, here is why waters might signify that aliens are among us. Water in our solar system. Water is one of the key ingredients to life, and as evidence, continues to grow that water may be flowing in Mars as well as Europa, the moon of Jupiter. More and more people are beginning to believe that where there is water, there must be life. Life also thrives in environments which are extreme. For example, life exists in the coldest and darkest depths of the ocean, in the Antarctic ice, and in other extreme climates in the world such as deserts. This leads scientists to believe that life could exist in outer space. And here are some other interesting facts you might not have known about space. Space is silent. Because outer space has no atmosphere, it is completely silent. Why? Because sound has no way to travel or be heard. Cool, right? Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. With a whopping average surface temperature of 450 degrees Celsius, Venus is considered the hottest planet in our solar system. The footprints on the moon. Did you know that the footprints which are on the moon will be there for a whopping 100 million years? That's right. This is because the moon has no atmosphere. Because the moon has no atmosphere, there is no wind which can erode its surface. There is also no water which can wash away the footprints. So the footprints from the astronauts who have walked on the moon as well as the prints from the spacecrafts will be there for millions and millions of years. The size of the largest known asteroid. In 1801, Italian astronomer Giuseppe Piazzi discovered a 965-kilometer wide asteroid, which is made up of the dwarf planet Ceres. This massive asteroid can be found in the asteroid belt and orbits between Mars and Jupiter. Outer space has a mountain which is larger than Mount Everest. There is a volcano that is located on Mars that is 3 times the size of Mount Everest. The volcano, called Olympus Mons, is 600 kilometers wide and 21 kilometers high. Scientists state that the volcano may even be still active. So, there you have it. Some of the strongest signs that aliens could exist among us, as well as random, strange, and interesting facts about outer space. The solar system is vast and expansive. There's so much we don't know about it. Whether or not there are aliens or UFOs in the solar system that we have not discovered yet, one thing is certain. outer space will always remain a big, giant question mark. Because it's so huge, it is impossible to know every little detail about what is really happening up there. Crazy to think about, right? Do you believe in UFOs? Have you ever experienced any strange UFO sightings or alien sightings? Let us know in the comment section below.